In this video, I'll be showing you how to use Colorblendr. If you know what this app is used for, just skip to this part where I show you how to actually use it. But if you don't know what it is used for, well, let me explain. So this is the wallpaper that I'm currently using. It's a wallpaper of a bluish green balloon. Now, if I swipe down this way, you see that most of the buttons on my phone have the color like this color here. So on most Android phones from Android 12 above, this is what happens. Whenever you change your wallpaper, let's say I use this one now, use as wallpaper. Okay, so I have changed my wallpaper, and now if I swipe down, you'll see now that the buttons have now changed to red, because red is the most visible color you find from this wallpaper. So this is what happens each time you change your wallpaper. You get to see that your buttons change colors, and it's not just your notification panel or your quick toggles. If I head over to settings, and you can see over here, this is now red. If it was the former wallpaper, this would be greenish. So this is what happens on most Android devices that are above Android 12. Now there are some phones that can override this, like if you don't like these colors. Well, on my phone I have to go to settings, and then I'll go to wallpapers and personalization, and then system colors. From here I can decide if I want the colors gotten from my wallpaper, or if I just want the colors that come with my device. This is for my phone. I'm not sure if all Android devices do this, but if yours doesn't have this option, like if your phone doesn't have this option, maybe it does but you don't know how to find it, well, as you can see, because I changed my wallpaper, now this is also red. But anyways, this is where an app like Colorblendr works. So for you to use this app, you're going to need Shizuku. I've made a video on how to use Shizuku, so you can check that in the description. But watch this video first, so that when you watch the Shizuku video, you will not get confused. So I'm going to install this app to my device, and I'm going to leave a link to it in the description so that you can install the app as well. I'm going to open Shizuku so you can see that it is currently running. So yeah, you can see over here it says Shizuku is running. So now I'm going to head back to Colorblendr, and then I'm going to launch it. Everything is red. So yeah, this is what's going to happen to your device. The wallpaper you have will have the same color. So these are the permissions that it needs. Just allow all of them. After that, tap continue, tap battery optimization, and then tap allow, continue. If your phone is rooted, you go for the first option, but since mine is not, but I'm using Shizuku, I'm going to tap this, then tap start. So Shizuku is going to pop up asking me if I want to actually use this app. I'll tap allow all the time. So this is basically what you get with the app. Now you can see the color that has been selected is the one from my wallpaper. But if I tap basic colors, you can see the different colors that come with the app. Now me, I like blue and very neutral colors. I don't want anything too shouty, so I'm going to go for this one. Now you can see that the color just changed on my phone, and if I swipe down, you see this is no longer red, but it's a bit darkish blue. I don't like that color, but here's what you need to do. Come to this option, this third option here, and you will get the different styles of colors. I like the vibrant ones. And now if I swipe down, the blue is a bit more vibrant. I guess that's the only way to say it. So you can go through all of these settings to see the different shades of the color you want. So select your color from here. If your color is not here, you tap here. Let's say you want red. Well, you can use this slider here to create red. Red is not the perfect color to talk about right now, but yeah, so this is red. Tap OK, and my phone is going to now switch back to red. You can see it. And if I want, I can go for a neutral kind of red. You can see now it is a bit brownish, and there are other colors you can go for, and so on. So choose the color you want from here or from here, and then decide the shade or how vibrant you want it to be. So I'm going to go back to my blue color, and also if you tap here, you can see the different shades of red that you can choose. And if you want, let's say this one 600, just tap it, It's going to show you the hex code, so you can copy the code, and when you go back, tap here and paste the code. That's it. So you tap OK if you want, and the app is going to bring that color as your theme. So that's basically how the app works. So from here on, I can change or use any wallpaper that I like. Now I have selected the blue one. I'll go back here to choose vibrant. Alright, so I'm going to go back to this wallpaper so you can see if there's a difference if I use this as my wallpaper. Okay, so now if I head back to my home page, you can see that the wallpaper has changed, but this remains blue. If I go to settings, and you can see that the button remains blue. So I don't have to worry about my wallpapers changing my phone's overall theme. So that's how you use Colorblendr and what you use it for. Remember this page? Let's see what it looks like now. So it is now blue. Anyways, hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this. I'll be seeing you in the next one. Take care and bye bye.